Navigating the new norm. How do we navigate the new norm? I believe that most of us are carrying battle scars from the last few years, but we are also aware of the need to move forward.
I will rise up and take the challenge. Set before my life. I will rise up and take the challenge. It's time, I know it's time. I will rise up and take the challenge. Set before my life. I will rise up and take the challenge. It's time, I know it's time. Jesus, you have set before me a path that I should walk. Jesus, you have given to me words that I must talk.
When a person goes through a major operation, the goal is to get moving as soon as possible. The healing process will be quicker when you get up and get moving, even when you feel like doing nothing. The goal is recovery, even though it is a process of pushing through the pain. We're not ignoring the fact that we have been through a painful process, but there is a determination to push through and get moving again. We need to stand firm in our faith. We have to believe that in troubled times, God will either provide a way of escape or He will give us grace to endure. Even if we're going through life with a limp, we must keep pressing on. We have to adjust and change a few things maybe, but we can still make progress. The healing that we need may be progressive, but it will manifest if we keep believing. It does take courage to push through pain. That's where we need to be strong and to be courageous.
Walking by faith and not by what I see. Running a race, believing what can be. Painting a picture of your story. Living for God and for His glory. Living by faith and not by sight. Strong in the power of His might. Greater is He who lives in me than situations that I can see.
As we get older, our risk tolerance decreases. We can tend to back off a fight, whereas earlier we may have made a stand for what is right. Courage does come at a cost. But when you do the difficult, God will do the impossible. If you're going against the grain, you will encounter pushback. If you go with the flow, you don't encounter opposition, but you will probably end up in the wrong place. When we are courageous, God is with us. If we are going with the flow of a culture that is causing us to drift, we are heading in the wrong direction. We must not be afraid and we must not get discouraged. He is with us when we have the courage to stand for what is right. The battle is not yet won. We are in a fight, so we must continue to fight the fight of faith. Remember, when there are storms and chaos, we have to cross over and we have to transition out of the storm. A lot of that process happens in our minds as we process and navigate the winds and the waves that are surrounding us. We need to speak peace to the storm and get God's perspective on the situation. He can navigate us through every situation as we stay in tune with His voice.
So many to distract your mind. So many choices, the way to life is hard to find. So many voices trying to direct your path. So many choices vying for your heart. Oh, oh, so many voices. Oh, oh, so many choices.
We only have a window of opportunity to make the changes needed so that we can continue to stay in the center of His plans and purposes. Even if you have missed it in the past, take this opportunity to hear what He is saying to you today and navigate your way through this new norm. God bless you. Thanks for listening. We'd appreciate it if you subscribe.